What kind of doors? Oh, yeah, at the end of one of their Minecraft video, they showed that Travis Touchdown from No More Heroes is a me costume, and that has convinced people that he's not going to be DLC character.
I don't
So
think
that's
it's
kind of
gonna
a
be a
bummer.
DLC. I
Uh,
I
I
think
thought
my
I like
sorry,
him
go on.
personally.
Go,
No,
go
I
on.
just I thought we could talk about what characters we want to see in Smash.
Actually, something about Smash that I don't understand why Minecraft is a part of Smash a little bit. However, that being said,
Why?
Steve being a part of Minecraft has now opened a door where there's now room for non-Nintendo characters even more to start being added in.
Yeah,
Now to
that's the
say
whole
that
point. I mean, Joker isn't Nintendo. Banjo and Kazooie isn't
exactly.
Nintendo anymore.
So my
Steve,
question
yeah, and like and Nintendo and Microsoft are kind of tight right now.
so my
I think
question's this: are we going to finally get a the what that remember that Sony game that came out where they were trying to do their own Smash? My
oh
question's
yeah.
this: will we get that inside of Super Smash done properly now? Will we get
I don't think we'll ever see that many PlayStation or Microsoft reps. At least not that. At least not soon.
but
Maybe in
who?
a few.
Who do you think they could
I
add
think
in
okay.
right
So I
now?
think it's with Microsoft and Nintendo being tight. So they share Banjo with Kazooie, which is rare. And then they got Steve. And I think I mean the very end result, if it would ever happen, the number one like Microsoft rep would be Master Chief.
That's what I was about to say. Was Master
Yeah,
fucking Chief? I was like,
yeah.
it's gonna be Master Chief, but
That would they would break the
Bungie
internet harder than Minecraft
this
Steve.
but the thing
Which broke
is
Twitter. Did you
Bungie's
know that broke Twitter?
well, Bungie separated a lot of their ties with Microsoft, and not just that,
Right.
Bungie's licenses. I'm pretty sure some of the licenses for
Halo.
Halo are separated a little bit, but maybe I'm wrong. But either
I
way,
don't think they have any say in like anything
I don't
related to
think they
Halo
do.
anymore. No,
But
they
if it happens and Master Chief
like
gets put in that game,
Nintendo wouldn't talk to Bungie about it. They'd talk to Microsoft and 434 the studios.
yes. But
Yeah.
here's my question: if Master Chief gets put in, which would be exactly what everyone would expect,
No, I don't know if people are. I don't
I
know
would
if you
fully
if you're.
expect it. I would fully
I
expect it.
I wouldn't get your hopes up.
I'm not going to get my hopes up, but
Because
if
that would be the ultimate move between those two companies, and
exactly,
I don't know if Microsoft is willing to do that for Nintendo without hey, what about throwing some Mario our way? And they're like, no, that's never
no,
gonna
no,
fucking
it
happen.
won't be Mario
Yeah,
that they get thrown. It would be Zelda. If anything, it would be Zelda thrown their way.
Mario is their like
Think
100%
about
their
it. Think
best.
about it. Right now, as it stands, Zelda has already been one of the most adult forming games on Nintendo as a mainstream game. Not just that, Breath of the Wild has opened up into the open world concepts. If Microsoft got their hands on, let's say, hey, if we give you Master Chief for Smash Brothers, can we get your Zelda title for one game to see if we can do our own
One
twist
game,
on it?
no, they would never let them develop a game, a
I wonder if
cameo
they
at
could.
best, and that's never gonna happen. Nintendo isn't gonna let that shit
I
slide.
I don't think they would, but just say if they did. Just say if they started getting buddy buddy a little bit and they started exchanging titles this way. What do you think would be a Microsoft developed version of Zelda? What would you think of that?
I would think it would be like the Banjo and Kazooie sequel.
Yeah.
Uh, so total fucking dog shit.
Okay, that's exactly what I was hoping to hear because I truly don't
Uh,
think that would ever happen.
Nintendo would never let them do that
No,
because
no,
like
no, no. I agree.
they have
I
a
agree.
like they have like they're stingy about like it's like
They
no, these
are.
are our games. This is how we make them. And we have a very specific image vision for these,
Exactly.
and that's very Nintendo, and we don't want you fucking that up.
And Nintendo is ruthless in the aspect of that. Do you know how many lawsuits Nintendo
Marketing
goes?
and shit.
Dude, they're nuts with that. But I was just asking for the sake of argument. I never think that will happen. No damn way. However, I could see Master Chief being a part of that easily.
I could too. I mean,
easily.
I could too. I think it's a long shot. And if it's, I don't think it's going to happen in this DLC pack. Not when not right after they got Steve. Now,
it might happen in the very next console.
Maybe. So, what are your thoughts on because you know the meme, Goku for Smash, right?
God, I actually would be okay with that. I'd be okay.
I would not.
I think, no. I would accept Kid Goku. Kid Goku.
He's not a video game character.
He is, whether he's a video game character or not back then, he is now. And truthfully, Kid Goku would fit.
Manga anime character who happens to be in video games.
Exactly.
No, Smash is all about iconic video game characters. He is not an iconic video game character.
Fine, Daxter. Let's go with Daxter.
That's Daxter. Jack and Daxter?
No, just Daxter, not Jack. Just my little
the weasel
rodent.
thing.
Yeah, the weasel. Let's just have the weasel. For the next, let's actually.
What's your top 5? And don't be afraid to dip into PlayStations and
top Xboxes. 5 to add into that are video game characters.
Oh wait. No, there's 4 DLC characters left. So
4? Okay.
Yeah. What 4 do you want?
Okay. So I think I actually think now that they've added Steve, I think the last 4 characters are going to be 2 of them are going to be from Microsoft. I really do. I think 2 more are going to be from Microsoft for one at least 2. But I feel as if the last 2 are going to be from Nintendo, and they're going to be the least expected characters to be added in for the major hype of the game. So the next 2 for Microsoft, I think it's purely possible that they could add in almost. Do you remember the game me and Christian always played on the old Xbox 360?
No.
Fable. I think they could add a young Fable. I think they could add a young from Fable 1, the original. I think they could add that little kid in there with his own punching abilities and kicking and give it their own little twist to it.
Why wouldn't they just make him a sword character?
Kind of. Next thing I think they could possibly add for Microsoft.
Don't think about what's possible. Just think about your dream cast of characters. The Fable guy, cool pick. That's a dope pick.
Dude, that would be cool. From actually, it wouldn't be from Microsoft. The next pick I would have wouldn't even be Jack or Daxter. I think
not Jack and Daxter.
No, I think for an iconic video game character from Sony would be they're from the same timeline as Mega Man, but it's one of the mech guys. I think I can't remember her name.
They already have Mega Man.
I know.
What are you talking about?
So there's a spin-off of Mega Man, and it's a woman, and she's inside of a mech, and the whole premise behind the game is going around to these different planets, getting parts for their mechs so they can build a better army. And it's a really cool concept. It was really fun. I think that would be the next one. If I find the dang name or the game I'm talking about, I'll leave it inside the video on our top bar.
So we got the mech fighter. We got the Fable guy. What are your other 2? Jack and Dexter counts as 1, by the way.
No. I wouldn't. I don't think they're gonna go in there. I think the last 2.
If they're gonna stop.
Hold on. Let me finish. I think the last 2 are gonna be from Nintendo. I think they're gonna be Nintendo characters.
I think they've shown that if they don't have to be. I guess you picked 2 non-Nintendo and 2 Nintendo.
Exactly.
I could see half of this cast being Nintendo and half of it not.
And I think the last 2 will be Nintendo to bring it back to Nintendo. We are Nintendo. This is our game. And I feel as if it's going to be 2 characters that no one expects. And I can't even think of their names right now. But they were for the DS. That one of them was for the DS. And it was a very it was like Animal Crossing, but not Animal Crossing. What was that game?
Harvest Moon?
I think so. Is it? Yeah, I'm thinking of Harvest Moon, I think. So I could see that. Don't just stick with me. For the last
What's your
character,
last character?
my last character is going to be ooh, I have a question.
Oh
What would
my
you
god.
think? What would you think of an 8-bit character?
I mean, they have like Mr. Game and Watch. Like what? Like
I'm
what? Just say
talking
your
about
character.
original Zelda, original Link, original Link, like literally 8
As
bits.
as an eight
As
bit.
8-bit, I think that would be cool. I think that would be amazing.
I bro, I would much rather have instead of another Link, Skull Kid, Giharum,
Ooh.
uh, uh,
Skull Kid,
uh,
I would take Skull
Skull
Kid.
Kid's
I would take Skull Kid. That's
Skull. I
cool.
want Skull Kid in Smash so bad. He's such a cool character. Um,
I could
so
see
I guess
that.
my four. I I think you've convinced me to change one of my four. So I'm still holding out for Skull Kid.
Yeah.
I want, and the next three are. Oh, so I'm gonna go in order of possibility.
All right.
So, okay, so we got Skull Kid, Sora,
Which
uh,
Sora?
Ho- Sora from Kingdom Hearts 3.
Okay. Okay. I could see that. I could absolutely see that.
Um, and then we got Hollow Knight from Hollow Knight, or the Knight from Hollow Knight.
I forgot that's a Nintendo game. I
It's
forgot.
well, it's not a Nintendo game.
Well,
It's
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 not,
on
but
the Switch.
I
It's an
could
indie game.
I could absolutely see that. That would be cool. I could
He would
actually
be
see that.
he would be an incredible character. And
That
my
would
last
be
one, which
so
I think
cool.
is going to, which is like impossible, nearly impossible, is Ratchet and Clank.
I would love to see Ratchet and Clank. That would be perfect. Both of
I don't
them
think
would
it's
be
going
great.
to happen, but it would be great.
It would open, this opens the door because if they can get a Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo all on Smash,
That
that
would be
opens.
all they have to do
Hold
is
on.
get a Sony character.
No, no.
Crash Bandicoot,
And
Spyro.
imagine this. After all that, well, Spyro is already in what's its thing for Nintendo, and I can't remember what it's called,
But I think
Skylanders. But imagine,
it's also in the like they remade his games and everything.
yes. So imagine this: if you can get one from each, that opens a door that Smash might eventually be able to go to different consoles and be cross-platform.
No, not with all of their Nintendo characters. There's no way they would ever let
Hold
that
on.
happen.
Imagine this.
And the
Nintendo.
company,
If
no, the
hold on, hold
company
on.
that owns Smash is a
I'm talking.
subsidiary of Nintendo.
I know.
They would never let them make
No,
games
no, no.
for.
Just follow along with this for a minute. Imagine not next year, not in 2 years. Imagine like 4 or 5 years down the line. The Smash game I'm talking about would be, imagine you're a Nintendo fan, so you buy the Nintendo Smash. All your character choices will be Nintendo based. You buy the one for Microsoft. All your characters are Microsoft based. You buy the one for Sony, they're all Sony based. And then it's cross platform and you guys have a fight exactly like Smash. It's called Smash Brothers and it's done that way. I
Weird.
think that
No, 'cause
concept's
they
generally
would have
cool.
to be made by the same company. They couldn't be made by different companies. It would never work like that
It,
unless
it
they were
could
all made
work.
by the same company
If they all
with the same engine,
it would
and
have to
then
be a third party
they would have to
company.
be programmed to work with each other. It would be bizarre and weird. I don't
Cross
know.
platform works with Dauntless. Dauntless started off on the computer
But they're
and
playing the
it's
same game
yeah,
by the same developer on
yeah.
the same. Yeah,
Exactly my point. It could be the same developer, same everything. It just console locks the characters. It has the data, but it just console locks them to that platform. So that way it's like, hey, you can play like regular like 4v4 at home with all the characters unlocked, but when you're playing online like competitively, it system locks them down to your console. So
that's bizarre and weird, and I don't like
I
it.
kind of think it would be cool, personally. I like stuff like that though. I like that kind of thing.
That's trippy as balls.
It would be.
Um,